Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Undone Shower here in Counting Gaming, and I'm here with some great news for Vindictus and what is going to be coming, how it's going to affect the channel. So basically, what's going on is that Vindictus is doing a overhaul vamp of their system. It's a quality of life for the game update. There's a lot of new features that will make the game more easier and more efficient to play. Some balancing, some optimization is going on in this patch, and also it's going to be really good. Hopefully they can have like an event to push new players to come play this game, even though the game is about 7 years old. Hopefully they can have a lot more content to give new players, or have new players join and or have returning players come back. But anyway, let's get into the good stuff about this update. So one thing about the update that's going to go on is about the characters below level 60 would not be able to enchant their gear or put enchantments on it. So they wouldn't be able to get like a valid enchant on the level 60 store. So it makes all their damage pretty base and off of enhancement levels, if I'm correct. So it would you would not have any enchant level 60 gear. It would just be enhancement like +5, like a +5 level set gear or +10 weapon. You wouldn't have any enchantments. So enchantment gear is really down the line for end game players. So you will see a lot more end game players with enchantments on their gear than a level 60 or a level 50 with a valid enchant on like a weapon or something. And also they're doing something else with the enchants. Some enchants are being removed, some enchants are being combined, and that's going to be an overhaul. So say like you had an enchantment that you had already, they might have removed it, or they just added the effects of that enchant to another one. So your enchants might get stronger, or you might lose them at all. Another thing that's going on is that the marketplace is getting the overhaul, so you can no longer list an item for 1 mil and pay like a small fee to keep it up for 3 days. The fee will be continuously subtracted out of your continuously subtracted out of how much it stays up there for that price a day. So that's what I think they're doing with that. Let's see, another key change: every character will have a backstory now, and they're rebalancing the damage. Well, no, they added two new stats, which is attack or magic attack plus defense, and then critical and balance. They also added a new paladin and Dark Knight skills, three for each. They removed the animations for potion drinking and armor repair, but so every potion is like a merc pot, but the only difference between a merc potion and a regular potion or a regular anything else is that it has a cooldown now, so you can't just sit there and massively spam your regular HP potion and expect to gain health like it's a merc potion. So that's a good way to balance out, to remove the animation but to add a cooldown. Now I'm not so sure how that would work with like skills like potion efficiency that require you to actually hold down your potion while you're drinking it and wait for a finish animation to get the bonus. I'm not sure how the bonus is going to work, but maybe it might just be a flat bonus for the HP potion system for your skill. And we'll see what they do. Let's see what else have they changed. Most battle now, another thing that's coming into the game is that level 90 is the required level to do a hero mode. So that even means that enchant prices are going to go up, and you're not going to be. It's going to mess up the economy a little, just for the fact that you have to be level 90 to do hero mode. Even though most players in the name right now are level 90, but new players who want to get enchantments, or like if you just hit level 60 and you thought you would be able to do hero mode, you're going to be looking longer for a challenge because you would have to hit current cap level, which is 90. I'm not sure to add the 95 new cap in this patch, but now you have to look more forward to harder dungeons at cap level with. And also that means that every hero mode now before will be raised to a level 90 standard. So you can't just go and training mercenary training dungeon hero, or like say Red Ruins hero mode, and sweep through it even with a damage cap. You can't just sweep through it no more, because it was a base level of like 20 and you're level 90 doing a hero dungeon. You can't sweep through it no more, because now the cap of hero health and hero damage is now raised to 90. It's no longer down below 60, which was the requirement, which was the challenge. It's now raised to 90, so you're now 30 levels above hitting damage cap on every smash. They also increased the battle movement speed and the town movement speed, and now your avatar set actually feels like it gives you a bonus movement speed. So that's another good thing. Um, that Also they added hero modes to season 2 raids, and I'm not sure about season 3, but most of season 2 dungeons and raids will have a hero mode, so we can expect a lot more better enchant drops from season 2. Let's see. Battle quest system is now better. So now you, when you first start out, or say like you made another character, and you was playing through the story again, which is really long and tiresome, even though you already played through it again. What now is that you can actually go into battle and continue to do battles within the story. You don't have to sit there and wait. You can just go through battle to battle. You don't have to go back to town to talk to NCPs and keep moving from room to room to get your next battle quest and continue. You can go to a battle, finish the battle, and do your next story battle, or go back to the boat, talk to people at the docks, and then go back and do your next story battle. You no longer have to wait to do your story. You don't have to wait. You can just move on to the next battle quest that is required for you to do, and it makes leveling up an old character more efficient. And plus, they added a new skip dialogue feature, so you don't even have to sit there and like rapidly left click through the dialogue you have already read 7 to 8 times already. Depends on how many characters you have. So it's really good for the old players who trying to level up some new characters to try out this new Rise update, and they can just move efficiently through it. They're also revamping new Perious Ruins, and I think that's about it. They're renewing the Perious Ruin dungeon and the Mercenary Training dungeon, which would be an overhaul. So it would actually teach you the game better and get you used to the new mechanics that they're implementing in this patch. Also, they are adding more detailed tutorials so you can understand what you're actually doing, such as dying, skill upgrades, enchanting, enhancements. They're doing a more better job showing players what you should be doing, besides you like going in town or going on YouTube and finding out how to get good. The game is actually going to tell you what features you use and how to use them properly. Besides you just enchanting this level, besides you guessing what to enchant on or how to do it precisely, or what does enchantments do for your weapon, or enhancements better yet. And they're adding new character growth goals. Even though the character growth goals wasn't never bad to me, I never thought they was bad. It was a great way to get AP, XP, bonus XP to help you through those long scries of missions. So hopefully with these new goals, maybe it might be a little better for players to advance farther, to catch up farther, faster to level 90, so they can catch up and they don't have to sit back and wait for their next rank up this skill to get this amount of XP or this AP potion. Even though that's why I do like that they added AP for you to continuously leveling up skills, so that way you get refunded and you can enhance your skills more. The weight system has finally been removed. Not that is The weight system was like indirectly nerfed throughout the game since season 2 came out, because weight never really meant anything to a character, to certain characters like Karak, her, maybe the lighter characters like the females like Fiona, who has a giant shield and a giant hammer, and plus they're wearing heavy armor. Back in S1, weight had an effect, but S2 it really didn't matter because you had like other skills that you increased your strength to a certain level, so you wouldn't have to deal about the amount of stones you had on you. Like it just really got indirectly nerfed with the new rebalances and changes to heroes. The assist system has been removed. It wasn't. It made sense to remove it with the new wave they're going on doing this. It made sense the way for them to do this, even though the assist system was great. Say like you was stuck in the dungeon and you died and you needed that help, but now they're removing it because they're rebalancing all the dungeons and their health now, so it's more easier for you to actually solo things besides waiting on a boat or attempted to solo something because nobody else wants to join you. But with the assist system removed, it's just going to increase the amount of player skill it takes now to actually do dungeons and raids versus you just face tanking and dying continuously. Now they're actually adding share storage is free to everyone upon completing a quest. That is actually good because share storage since day release was an NX item that you had to buy. But a lot of people have a lot of old characters that they play on. So now that they're finally releasing this for free, it would really benefit players all around for the fact that they can now finally trade items without having to go to the mailbox and give mail items back and forth between their alternate characters or giving down an armor set from your high level 90 to your level 50. You no longer have to do that, and maybe you could just trade over materials too. So like one character can hold all your materials, another one can hold all your enchantment stones and everything else, and one can hold all your essences. It's really more efficient now because now you can actually get things to characters when you need to get them and not waste your gold on mailing items between the characters. Like I said before, enchantment scrolls have been consolidated or removed, or they added new scrolls, which most of the new scrolls they added would be placed in the Season 2 Hero Mode. That's where it would be placed. It would be placed in the Season 2 Hero Mode dungeons. So you would have to go there with your level 90 and try to get those. And they're probably going to be selling on the market for a lot more because they're newer scrolls. And they probably have better features or like two scrolls combined into one. So it makes it more efficient. And they also increased the enhancement level to plus 20 now. It's plus 20 is now a thing, but it's not. It's like a dream. You're not going to get plus 20. If you do get plus 20, you will make it big in the damage output. But with this, since they added plus 20, because plus 15 was cap, plus 15 was cap. The thing that they added plus 20, I'm assuming that the damage output for plus 15 will be lowered, and plus 15 will become the new plus 20. Unless they're just building off of 15 into 20. But I highly doubt they would do that because that would be ridiculous amounts of damage getting put out into your weapon or whatever you have. Like a plus 20 off of plus 15, that would be really, really broken. Not saying that they can't do it, but they could. Because, one, plus 15, let's say an example, plus 15, you have this level 90 sword about let's say 12k damage, 35 attack speed, plus 5 balance, and other things like plus 23 strength. Now you got that weapon plus 35 speed. Let's just take the speed and the damage. Plus 35 speed, plus 12 damage, plus 12k damage. Now let's say you get that up to 20. Now where are they increasing at rank 20? Is it more attack speed, more balance, more damage? Like where are you going to increase? Or you could rebalance the whole features behind, as in you could make plus 15 not that strong and make that plus 20 the plus 15, but that would highly nerf a lot of players, and I hope they don't do that. But for plus 20, I just don't know what they are going to increase past 20, because attack speed goes past plus 5. You get more attack speed past plus 5. What are you going to add past plus 15? Is it more damage, more attack speed, more balance, more crit rate? We don't know, but plus 20 is going to be one of those questionable things of what is going to go on. I could also see them having an enchantment event, like boom, bonus rate and increasing your enchantments. That would probably rack them in a lot of index, or a lot of index, and a lot of index, and a lot of people to, like, people off the market would make money from their paradise stones, racking in a lot of enchantments and making their weapons stronger for the event, like increased rate. You get a lot of players buying an next enhancement rune to protect their weapon and aim for this plus 20. Another thing, if your plus 20 weapon, if your plus 15 weapon going on to 20 explodes, it's gone, it's done. You can redeem it, but you can't enhance it anymore. There's no point of you getting that weapon back. I can see if it was an orange level 90 sword and you really needed that could be like a dull weapon, something you just use just to use. But your main weapon, if it fails past plus 15, if it goes boom, or I'm pretty sure if any weapon goes boom, you can't certain will fragment on failure. Attempting granted items could be used to improve your odds in the future. But I know they added, yes, here we go. AP cost restoring items would drastically reduce, but you cannot restore it. You cannot enchant it further. So once it goes boom, that's it for that weapon. You just have it to have it at that point. You might as well just have it to have it. There's no real point of restoring a weapon unless you want to dismantle it, or like do it for something for like armor smith or weaponsmith. But really, that weapon is gone. It's gone. Now, I'm not sure how the AP cost restore item was. I never had a weapon go boom on me, but I'm not how much it used to be to restore your weapon. But I know once it goes past a certain point and it's boom, like it's no good. It's gone. It's done. You don't want that weapon no more. You can't do anything with it. You're better off making another weapon. So you have to be real careful going for past plus 15 or going up to 15. You have to be really, really careful. You're going to have to hold yourself down, do this event, get some enchantment runes, and protect your weapon, because once it's gone, it's gone. So that's mostly what this update is about. I'm just going to scroll through, see if I missed anything. Pretty sure I didn't. But yeah, that's the new update. This is what they're going to be changing in Vindictus. A couple of other things that's not posted here, but I know they're going to add later. They're adding graphics overhaul for the first town, Canal, and Perius Ruins, as I said before, is getting the overhaul, and the Mercenary Outpost is getting the overhaul. Also, they're working on the memory issues for Vindictus itself, so that way you can actually run the game better because it's using less memory or less RAM. I'm not sure what it's using less of, but I'm pretty sure it's less RAM in town and in dungeons, and I'm not sure they actually added better multi-processing in the game in general, but the improvement off of the memory usage of the game, or the CPU usage, is going to be greatly reduced. As they said before in their official patch notes in KR, they have tuned the game better for optimization for memory usage. I'm not sure about multi-core usage, but for memory usage, it definitely has been toned down. So that's me. That's my little update video from Vindictus, the Rise update. I can't wait for it to come out. And the Day in the Life series is just going to continue to push on towards that. I hope you enjoy, comment, rate, and subscribe.